Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Hbar. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great, great world. We're going to talk about Hbar. Now, here's a cryptocurrency that just doesn't stop. There's even more growth around Hbar. So big news yesterday. Thrilled to have support from the Hbar Foundation and kick things off with our first Founders Token mint on March 23rd. Today, we're excited to announce that Mint has migrated its music NFT project from Ethereum to the Hedera network. Leveraging decades of experience in the industry, the team is actively bringing musicians into the world of digital collectibles on Hedera. Currently, musicians struggle with delayed payments, excessive fees, lack of access to fans, and profit erosion from multiple service providers taking their cut. Alongside this, complex royalty agreements make it difficult to track down revenue across dozens of platforms. In short, there is a lot of money being left on the table, not only for labels and artists, but fans as well. This is very big, and it's nice to see a project leave Ethereum and come over to the much better Hedera network. The Coupon Bureau. Now, this is another one that I want to touch on because right now the Fed is talking about pivoting and not raising rates, which means inflation is going to go higher, which means consumers are going to look for coupons to offset inflation. And guess what? It's tied to Hedera. And I can't wait to see where that goes. I believe there's going to be a lot of transactions there. Hedera is proud to partner with Hedera Group on their mission to provide secure, customizable, and accessible solutions to central banks exploring CBDC. Now, we knew this was eventually going to happen. And it's nice to see that Hedera's tied to this. Financial inclusion beyond the use of cash is a top priority for central banks throughout the world. Yet 1.7 billion people still don't have access to bank accounts today. To address this challenge, central banks are exploring an alternative to cryptocurrency called central bank digital currency. The Hedera secure wallet solution for offline CBDC transactions has been designed to help them in this ambition. Built to enable an ideal banknote exchange for central bank digital currency, the Hedera secure offline CBDC wallet makes a highly secure digital cash experience, truly available to everyone at any time. This secure wallet allows users to make consecutive digital offline payments with immediate settlement. The CBDC wallet user can initiate offline payments using any channel, contactless, email, QR code, and the same terminals and standards currently used for card payments. The offline CBDC payment can be received by any device, secure or not, with or without an internet connection to the ledger. And this again tied to Hedera. This is the first time I've seen anything like this. And we know CBDCs are right around the corner. And yes, I know they're not good for any of us, but they're coming whether we like it or not. But it's nice to see that Hedera, again, tied to game-changing technology. Saucer Swap has the most diverse farm offering on Hedera. Stake your LP tokens in 25 plus farms to earn sauce and Hbar emissions on top of swap fees. These farm positions can be tracked in the portfolio section of the revamped web app. And again, Saucer Swap is pushing forward as well with Hbar. You all ready for Juicyverse on Hedera? Metaverse has announced the upcoming launch of the Juicyverse in collaboration with Mars Global and Bamboo Meta, where fans can create and share digital art in the metaverse built on Hedera. We see Hbar tied to Web3, tied to Metaverse. I still say it's the powerhouse around NFTs inside of crypto. We see it tied to transactions, pushing forward as far as CBDCs throughout the world. HBAR is game changing, in my opinion. It is going to be massive in the future. Anyone still not investing in this crypto really needs to wake up before it's too late. Online gaming. The Hedera consensus service allows developers to create provably fair and tamper proof games. This makes building trust between players and game operators possible, which can be a major barrier to adoption in the online gaming world. Now, look at this list. I mean, come on. And you still don't see how HBAR is above the rest. This list is massive and it's still growing. More and more announcements all the time. That's why I said all throughout 2022, I did video after video showing more projects onboarding with Hedera. And I kept trying to tell people now's the time to get into HBAR before it's too late. And I really believe time is running out. At some point, we're going to see the true value of HBAR, and it is going to shock so many people inside of crypto. Network built for enterprises. Number of possible enterprise use cases on Hedera is unlimited. And look at this. I mean, come on. Alliance Block, AdStacks, Avery Dennison, Bank Social, Civic Ledger, MTech. That's going to be very big as far as CBDCs. The list goes on and on here as well. LG, Neuron. I always like that Neuron because it ties to the Internet of Things. Starling Labs, DLA Piper, and there's more. And we're going to see more and more growth around enterprise as well. Hedera is just getting started. I still feel we're very early to HBAR, but I believe it's going to start to change in price very soon. And you want to get the most gains you possibly can. It's not going to go any cheaper from where it's sitting right now. I'm just not seeing it. Even with the next token unlock, I still believe HBAR is going to still stay right where it's at and start to move upward. Let's build it on Hedera. Porini Foundation brings nature collectibles to carbon negative Hedera. July 18th. This happened in 2022. But I want to talk about this a little bit because it talks about where we're going as far as climate change and how technology is getting tied into that. Now we're starting to see climate change and collectibles getting tied to the metaverse as well. And a lot of these projects were early last year. They're starting to just get built out, starting to gain momentum. But a lot of these projects are also those kind of projects that grow year over year in value, and they add value to the network they're built on. And they also add to the value of HBAR later. HBAR, CBDC. I don't think many realize how big HBAR plays in the CBDC infrastructure. You really need to do your due diligence. Oh my God, I hit a gold mine and I plan to accumulate and hold for 10 years. And again, you see, third party consultancies, technology partners, Accenture, IBM, DXC Technology, Bearing Point, infrastructure, access network that can be used for the core, CBDC ledger, can be DLT or non-DLT based. You also see Hedera, how it's tied to Algo and a few other cryptos. That's starting to get built out as well. Solution provider provides full stack CBDC solutions covering the whole value chain. And you see MTech there. Research Partners conducts academic and theoretic research that supports central banks' technical exploration of CBDC. And you see the Digital Currency Initiative and the BIS. HBAR is going to play a much bigger role in that new financial system than I even thought it was going to early on. But now it's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to come together. And I feel HBAR is a real powerhouse of a crypto. Hedera will bring trust to B2B, B2C, and P2P interactions. Trust is one of the most important value propositions Hedera has. Now, once that new financial system rolls out, the transactions we're seeing now, I believe they're going to be times 10 where they're sitting now as far as Hbar and Hedera. And I believe we're actually going to get to start seeing the real price of Hbar at some point. But it's all going to start this coming weekend with ISO going live. And Hedera and Hbar is listed as a compliant cryptocurrency. So that's how I know Hbar is definitely here for the long run. It's going to take some time to get up in value, but as it does, people are going to start to miss out. They're going to start to get priced out at some point. It's just a matter of time. You don't have all this growth with no price movement. I feel it's going to explode in price when it finally takes off. But with that said, I'm going to wrap up on this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.